Alright, in this video I'm going to quickly go over Metaverse Pro, explain to you how you can use the new 6x6 in order to get some decent APIs out of it, and that's really it. So let's get right into it. So first thing first, what you want to go to is Metaverse Pro. Just type that in Google. It's usually the first option, so click on that. Now, it's always good to make sure that you're going to Metaverse .pro because there's a lot of scams right now where the app looks identical. You get in there, ask it to connect your wallet, and then as soon as you connect your wallet in there, they take everything out of it. So just make sure you're on the right website, which is metaverse.pro. Simple. So this is a website. You can feel free to read over it. This is pretty common knowledge right now, but the reason I'm going over right now is just because they updated it and there is a new pool where you can earn a crazy amount of API. I think they started with like 6 billion or 9 billion, and now it's currently at 6 billion API, which is insane. Now, this number right here is actually only if you claim your tokens every 1 hour. Obviously, most people are not going to be able to do that because you gotta eat, sleep, use the bathroom or whatnot. You cannot be staying on your computer for every single day, 24 hours a day, just so every hour you can claim it. But even if you claim it every 8 hours, every day, once a day, I'm sure you'll still get some decent return out of it. But anyways, let's get right into it. So you click on app on the top right corner, takes you right into the basically where you want to be. Now, first thing first, you want to make sure you're connected to your wallet. I'm using MetaMask myself. You want to make sure that you're on the right chain. So there's obviously different chains. You want to be on Smart Chain, which is for BNB. And all right, so after you get here, basically depends where you're at. If you're a complete beginner, what you'd have to do is easiest thing to do is just click on stake, right? This is the old one that they had. It gives you still a decent amount of API. It's 330,000%, which is still insane, right? But we don't want to do this anymore because there's a better one now. So let me take you through that. So first thing first, what you want to do is you need to get your wallet, have a decent amount of BNB in there, just so you can take the BNB. You need to take it over and transfer it into Meta. Now I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So if you click on, if you go hover on Meta at the top right, first option is buy on PancakeSwap. So you click on that, right? Go ahead and confirm that. Now, this is where you can buy Meta. We're not going to use Meta to stake. We're going to use basically a wrapped version of it, but I'll show you how to get there. This is the first step. What you got to do is you come here, put in however much you want to transfer over. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do 0.01. And that gives me 0.137632 Meta. All right, let's go ahead and swap that over. Let's confirm it. Everything looks good here. It's going to ask you for the gas fee, not a crazy amount because BNB is pretty cheap. So go ahead and confirm that. You can go ahead and add Meta to your MetaMask. It's always a good idea to have it there, just so you have an idea of how much you actually have in your wallet. Perfect. So it looks like we already got our Meta. So go ahead and close that tab now. And let me go ahead and refresh my Metaverse Pro. Perfect. So you guys saw that I turned my 0.1 BNB into 0.13, roughly 14 Meta. Now, what you want to do is you actually go ahead and max it out. I'm going to leave a little bit just in case. So you max it out if you want, or you can do a certain amount, really up to you, and you go ahead and stake it. And keep in mind, we're on the regular stake right now. We're not on the 6x6. Okay, so go ahead and stake this. It's gonna ask you to confirm it, gives you the estimation of gas fee as well. Go ahead and confirm that. It's gonna take a second or two, and after it's basically staking, now you can leave it here if you like, and you still get a decent return out of it, as I said. So 330,000% on your original money, which is not bad at all. If you guys want to know roughly how much that will be, if you actually go on calculator up here, put it on 1 day. Actually, I probably won't go through it right now. Forget this because it has to update sometimes and it takes some time. But anyways, let's go back here. So we ended up staking 0.1 of Meta. Now, as you can notice, it used to be just META and now it's stake Meta. So basically this is a staked amount that you're doing. So what we want to do now, again, you can leave it if you want. If you're happy with this API, leave it here. You can basically unstake it at any time. You take your money back, go back to PancakeSwap, and you can bring it back to BNB and then cash it out. But there is a better option now, and this is the new part. So what you want to do now, you have your money in here that's staking. You click on stake 6x6 now. So this amount of percent, 6 billion roughly, obviously way more than that 300,000, right? So this gives you a better return. And this one is the old one. So what you want to do now, you want to click on, so as you can see, we can't just max this out because we don't have any WS meta. So what we have to do is you go and wrap, because we have to wrap the staking meta. So in this case, we have the S meta right here. So go ahead and max that out. Now we want to wrap it. And when we wrap it, it turns into WS meta. And that's what we're going to use in order to stake the 6x6. So let's go ahead and confirm this as well. Let's give it a second. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and refresh this. Let's see if it shows up right away. Yeah, perfect. So now we have 0 S meta, and then we have 0.0551 wrapped S meta. By the way, if this is the very first time you're doing this, before you actually wrap it, you actually have to confirm this. It only costs 10-12 cents, so nothing crazy, but click on approve. It will give you an estimation of the price over here on the right side on your wallet. Accept it and then go ahead and wrap it. But anyway, so after you have that wrapped up on your WS meta, go back on the stake 6x6, and now this is where you can basically max out. So that gave me roughly about 0.05 meta. Keep in mind, very, very important, before you actually put all your money in here, actually, I think when you click on stake, it'll tell you yes. So before you go ahead and confirm, keep in mind that when you put your money in here, it will stay in for 5 days, right? You can remove it if you want to before the 5 days is over, but they will charge you a 30% of your total amount in there. So obviously it's not worth it. So if you're putting your money in here, just make sure you're okay with it, with staying in for 5 days at minimum, because it's not worth taking it out afterwards. Sorry, before. So go ahead and stake your meta now. You guys want to accept that. Let's confirm it for the gas fee or whatnot. Also, as you can see, I already have some from before. I'm just adding a little bit more right now just so you guys can see the exact way and how you can add it all. All right, so that went through and there it is. So now I have a little bit more than I used to before, which is 3.65 WS meta. Now, if you want to know exactly how much money you have in here, you take this number 3.65, right? You go back to the dashboard. Top right is the total cost of each WS meta. So you take this and you times it by that 3 point something number. It gives you the total amount of dollars you have in here. But that's really about it. Now, let's say you leave your money in here. By the way, that's the countdown for the 5 days, whenever you're allowed to remove your money without any sort of fee. But keep in mind, every single time you go ahead here and claim your token, this, oh, it tells you now. That's nice. Every time you do that, you're actually resetting that 5-day, this timer right here. So if you're planning on basically not taking your money out, or sorry, taking your money out, you have to leave it for 5 days. And when you're about to take your money out, you do end up losing your last 5 days worth of work as well. And I guess that's just the way for them to motivate you to keep your money in here, just to help the community out as well, or else everyone would be coming in and out, and probably the price of Meta would just go up and down as well. And this way, it's been going up on a decent chart as well. And I guess this is a big help for that as well. Now, obviously, if you ever want to take your money out, you can go ahead and unstake it all as well. But just make sure you're not within 5 days, or else you pay this 30% fee. And that's it. Hopefully, you guys got some help from here. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And I would love to hear some feedback as well, just because this is my, again, brand new channel. I'm just trying to help you guys out because this is something I struggle with myself. And I just wanted to make it a lot easier for everyone else. But yeah, feel free to leave any feedback down there as well, whether it's just my content, whether it's my mic volume, anything. I'll love to hear it all out so I can put out better videos for you guys next time. Besides that, have a good day, and hopefully you guys like the video. Bye bye.